We also could define creativity a little bit differently, particularly as we're thinking about some of the examples and cases and writing in this way. Creativity is widening your range of choices. This definition comes from a couple of professors at Technion, the Israeli Institute of Technology. One guy is named Shlomo Matal, and a big-time marketer and head of a marketing agency in Israel, Ari Rutenberg. And they came up with this idea of creativity is widening your range of options. Looking at one thing and think, look, there's a different way to do that. So we're going to test this out a little bit. And I'm going to give you an example, and I want you to try to think through what are some different options to approach this problem. And the source of this will be me. So on my website for the law school, on the faculty website for me here, you'll find a bunch of things that could be really useful to you. One would be a link to a digital library we've created at Michigan of writing resources and speaking resources. That's a good thing. You could go click on that link. There are clips from past workshops that you might want to check out. There are descriptions or identifications of workshops. One of them we have is called faculty briefs, where we take a brief written by a faculty member, maybe the Supreme Court of the United States, maybe for the Supreme Court of Michigan, maybe a complaint in a particularly interesting case, and we break it down for law students, and then the faculty members talk about how they actually went into composing it. Creative Counsel is another one. Founding phrases, where we'll look at founding fathers and mothers and their approach to writing, and also one called Law and Letters. So all this information, some of the details will switch a little bit, but that could be a good source. But you will not find on my bio perhaps the most interesting thing about me. And that is this. I married my sister. That's my sister. And I married her. Here's another thing about me. I married my best friend. And I'm not married. Your job now makes sense of those three things. All three of those statements are true. You need to figure out how. Take a minute. If you have a notepad, you can do that. Try to come up with an answer on your own.